Welcome back to Ancient Wild TV, where Earth's ancient mysteries come to life. Today we're diving deep into the underwater world of the Triassic period, a time when the Earth was recovering from one of the most catastrophic extinction events in history, known as the Great Dying. This era witnessed the evolution of some of the most bizarre and awe-inspiring creatures, especially in the oceans. Get ready to travel back over 250 million years as we explore the incredible marine reptiles and fish that dominated these ancient waters, from Placodonts to the mighty Ichthyosaurs. Henotus. Henotus, a species from the Placodontia group, not only stood out due to its large protective shell, but also had a unique way of moving in water. Its broad, thick shell played a crucial role in defending against larger predators. However, possessing such a wide and heavy shell likely made it slower in the water. Unlike modern sea turtles, Henotus may not have been as agile, but its shell compensated by providing excellent defense. Another notable aspect of Henotus is its powerful jaws, which were perfectly suited for crushing hard-shelled prey such as mollusks and shelled marine organisms. Like many other Placodonts, Henotus was a specialized predator, adapted to the shallow marine environments where this type of food was abundant. This made it a key player in the Triassic shallow sea ecosystems. Fossil evidence of Henotus offers valuable insights into the biodiversity of the Placodontia group and highlights their important role in marine ecosystems during the Triassic period. Henotus exemplifies how certain species evolved to adapt to marine life, showcasing a remarkable transition from terrestrial to aquatic environments. Cyamodus. Cyamodus was a small marine reptile from the Triassic period, measuring around 1.3 meters, 4.3 feet in length. It had a broad, oval-shaped shell covered in hexagonal plates, which provided defense against predators and helped it stay near the seafloor. Cyamodus specialized in durophagy, using its powerful jaws to crush hard-shelled prey like mollusks and crustaceans. Its heavy shell slowed its movement but made it well-suited for life in shallow coastal waters, where it fed on bottom-dwelling organisms. As it aged, its teeth structure changed, indicating a possible shift in feeding habits. Mastodonosaurus. Leaving the Placodonts behind, let's meet Mastodonosaurus, one of the apex predators of the Triassic coastline. This giant amphibian was known for its massive triangular skull and two large front teeth, which extended so far that they required special openings in the skull to fit when the creature's mouth was closed. Mastodonosaurus was part of a larger group of amphibians known as Temnospondyli, which dominated freshwater environments during the Triassic. Its eyes were positioned on top of its head, allowing it to keep most of its body hidden underwater while watching for prey on land or in the water. This ambush strategy, combined with its impressive size, reaching up to 6 meters, 20 feet long, made Mastodonosaurus a formidable hunter. Helicoprion. Now, we dive into the depths to meet Helicoprion, one of the most bizarre creatures of the Triassic seas. Known for its buzzsaw-like spiral of teeth, Helicoprion baffled scientists for decades. Early paleontologists weren't sure where the tooth spiral was located. Some even thought it might have been part of the creature's snout. Eventually, it was determined that the spiral was part of Helicoprion's lower jaw, and the teeth likely acted like a saw, slicing through soft-bodied prey like squid. Despite its shark-like appearance, Helicoprion was actually a member of the ratfish family, not a true shark. Its spiral of teeth was unique among marine animals, and new discoveries continue to shed light on how this predator used its unusual anatomy to survive in the ancient oceans. Atopodentatus. Our journey through the Triassic seas brings us to Atopodentatus, a marine reptile so strange that its initial discovery led scientists to believe it had a jaw split in two. Later fossils revealed that Atopodentatus actually had a wide, shovel-like mouth, which it used to scrape algae off the seafloor. This made it one of the earliest known herbivorous marine reptiles. While many marine reptiles were predators, Atopodentatus thrived by grazing on underwater vegetation. Its peculiar skull shape and diet offer a glimpse into the incredible diversity of life that evolved after the Great Dying, when new species filled the ecological gaps left by the mass extinction. Nothosaur. Next up is Nothosaur, one of the earliest ancestors of the Plesiosaurs. Nothosaurs were relatively small marine reptiles, typically around 3 meters, 10 feet long, and lived a semi-aquatic lifestyle similar to modern seals. They used their paddle-like limbs to swim through the water, catching fish with their long, sharp-toothed jaws. Nothosaurs could also crawl onto land, making them versatile hunters that could exploit both marine and terrestrial environments. Their long necks allowed them to strike at unsuspecting prey quickly, and their body structure laid the groundwork for the later evolution of the larger and more famous Plesiosaurs. Plesiosaurs and Liopleurodon. Speaking of plesiosaurs, let's move on to one of the most iconic groups of marine reptiles. Plesiosaurs evolved from Nothosaurs and reached their peak in the Jurassic period. One of the most famous plesiosaurs, Liopleurodon, could grow up to 6.4 meters, 21 feet long, and was a powerful predator. With its large paddle-like flippers and long neck, Liopleurodon was well equipped for ambush hunting. Plesiosaurs as a whole represent the culmination of millions of years of evolutionary refinement, combining agility, strength, and size to become dominant marine predators. Their distinctive body plan, with large flippers and long necks, became synonymous with marine reptiles during the Mesozoic era. Ichthyosaurs and Temnodontosaurus. No exploration of the Triassic oceans would be complete without mentioning ichthyosaurs. Often compared to modern dolphins, ichthyosaurs evolved independently to become some of the most successful marine reptiles. One of the largest ichthyosaurs of the Triassic was Temnodontosaurus, a massive predator that grew to lengths of 9 to 12 meters, 30 to 40 feet. With its long, sharp teeth and streamlined body, Temnodontosaurus was a swift hunter of fish and squid. Fossil discoveries made by pioneering paleontologists like Mary Anning have helped scientists understand how ichthyosaurs evolved to dominate the ancient seas. While Temnodontosaurus was a giant, it was only one of many ichthyosaur species that filled the Triassic oceans. Shonisaurus. But even Temnodontosaurus pales in comparison to Shonisaurus, one of the largest ichthyosaurs ever discovered. Shonisaurus could reach lengths of up to 21 meters, making it one of the largest marine reptiles in history. Unlike modern whales, which use their size to feed on vast quantities of plankton, Shonisaurus was built for a slower, more sustained lifestyle, using its size to protect itself from predators while feeding on small fish and squid. Its massive body and powerful jaw made it a dominant force in the Triassic seas. Cardarhynchus. Finally, we come to Cardarhynchus, a small semi-aquatic ancestor of the ichthyosaurs. Unlike its larger, fully aquatic descendants, Cardarhynchus likely spent time both on land and in shallow waters. With its flipper-like forelimbs, Cardarhynchus was well suited for life at the water's edge, using its small, rounded teeth to suck up soft-bodied prey. This creature represents an important evolutionary link in the transition from land-dwelling reptiles to fully aquatic ichthyosaurs, showcasing the incredible adaptability of life after the Great Dying. And that wraps up our journey into the deep waters of the Triassic period. Thank you for joining us on this exciting adventure. If you enjoyed learning about these ancient creatures, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Ancient Wild TV, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into our planet's prehistoric past. Let us know in the comments which creature amazed you the most. See you next time, and until then, stay wild.